Hello guys, good morning. Welcome to our channel. How's everyone? This is Lheen and Sket in the Philippines. How's everyone? How are you?
Hello, everybody. How are you? I hope everybody's freezing or something because we're sweating and sweating and sweating. I hope everybody's doing well. What's today? Wednesday?
Yeah, I think. So what's your question?
How come? I got a question.
This morning guys, we're talking about some...
So, everybody talks about take off your sandals or your shoes at the front door, outside at the front door. But I'm watching today, I'm sitting out in the store watching the kids come out and in. Don't put their sandals or shoes on, whatever you want to call them. And their feet are dirty and dirty. And it's like, what difference does it make if you take the sandals off or the shoes off at the door? Because if you're wearing sandals here, your feet are going to get dirty no matter what. Even if you're walking down the street here in the village, your feet are going to get dirty, collecting dust and everything else. So what difference does it make if you take your sandals off or leave them at the front door? Because your feet are going to be filthy too. So if you take sandals off, walk in the house, now you got filthy feet, what the heck's the difference? Right? And also, if you take sandals off far enough away from the door, I guess that's why everybody kicks them off right in front of the door so you can't open it to get out. But you still got to take a step or two on the dirty cement in front of the door on your feet, bare feet. So when you walk in the house, now your bare feet are filthy dirty, so what the heck's the difference? Wear your sandals. That's my opinion. What's yours? So what do you say about that?
But they have a difference, of course, when you wear sandals and then take off there in the outside of the door. Or of course, it's less than the dirty to
No, I don't.
Kamini.
How's it less than it? If you're wearing sandals, if you're wearing closed shoes, what they call it, closed-toe shoes, whatever, like I wear, or like we wear in the States mainly, she calls them sandals, I call them flip-flops or whatever you want to call them. But if you wear closed-toe shoes where your shoe is closed, the dirt's not getting at your feet, plus maybe you're wearing socks. But if you're wearing the sandals, sorry guys, we're still a little sick. But if you're wearing sandals, your feet are going to get dirty just walking down the street. It's just a plain and simple fact. Because you have no socks on and your sandals are open toes, so dirt's just going to get in there. Now, yeah, maybe they won't be as dirty as the bottom of a sandal, but your feet are still going to be dirty. You're still going to track it in. Right?
Maybe, that's your mind.
So what you say so about that? Go ahead, Miss Boss.
Me is lessened because rather than your shoes there from outside where you're roaming around and you go inside.
Oh yeah, what about like your kids? They're outside in their bare feet all the time. So what do they do? Put their sandals on to come in the house?
No,
Because they're not wearing them outside?
I don't know.
Huh?
But I told to them that that's what they did. That's what they do.
Look at your daughter's feet right there. Look at Oh, now she's on camera.
So I was just in camera doing cellphone only.
But, so I mean, to me, it's just I don't care. I don't care. But it just doesn't make any sense to me.
What comes in your mind? Me?
It just doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, your feet are going to get dirty.
No, for me, it's not make sense.
Especially the people that wear those thin little flip-flop things. That ain't protecting your feet from dirt or anything.
I protect them rather do no shoes. Right? If you're walking.
Not those little thin flip-flops. They're not protecting anything. But, it just cracks me up. Just look, because I'm bored and I'm sitting here. I was thinking about it, and I asked Lynn about it. I said, it doesn't make any sense, Look at your kids' feet, they're both filthy, they're walking around the store, no sandals on, and then they walk into the house. Maybe they should put their sandals on when they come into the house, because the sandals apparently are cleaner than their feet right now, I'll tell you that. Well, Because they're walking around their bare feet all morning out there. So what's cleaner?
Because they are lazy to wear slipper there in the store. May cell phone like that. So that's why their feet is really dirty. And then they coming in, what's that? They like that in the rug. What call this one? Because they have a dash like that. So you feel dash? Dust.
Dash.
Dust.
Oh, dust.
Dust. And then you feel it that they have the sand or the velvet dirty. So that's why they like the rub your feet. You have to rub your feet in the rug.
The rug is just as dirty as it is outside most of the time. Yes, we clean it. Yes, we wash it. But it picks up a lot of dirt because there's a lot of people coming in and out of the house. Especially this house.
No, the other house some other house is one
You
barangay.
didn't have a rug over there.
relatives. Oh, relatives
Yeah.
kami. Barangay. Every
So
now
the
and
rug gets dirty real fast. So what's the difference?
then.
It doesn't help them.
It's less than help.
It doesn't help them.
What's the other question?
That was the question.
What's the next
I
question?
don't know. What was it?
About the tabo?
No, we don't want to talk about that. We don't want to talk about that.
It makes sense.
Well, I know watching this guy, American League baseball player, he's playing in Japan now. When he started playing there a couple of years ago, he was doing videos and stuff. So he'd come in with his shoes on, had to take his shoes off, put these slippers on, right? You wear them slippers in the locker room, and then before you go out, you change your slippers to another slippers or baseball shoes, whatever the case may be, to go out on the field and stuff. Then you come back in and do the same thing. So you take your shoes off before you come in the locker room, put your slippers on, and then get done in the locker room, I guess, you take your slippers off, put the other slippers on, wear your shoes on to go outside.
Oh.
Now that's keeping your feet clean because you're not wearing sandals. About it. It was just something I thought of and she wanted to ask me
If
about.
you have some question, guys, or you can comment down below what you think about our topic this morning.
Okay. There's other things we could talk about too, but right now, off the top of my head,
Nah.
we're both still just getting over our whatever it is that we caught. Anyway, thanks guys, appreciate it. Hope to see you next time. Don't forget, try not to skip the ads, at least watch one for us. God
Yes.
bless, have a great day, great night.
Bye.
Just her.